I realized it's been like a year since my last makeup tutorial. All of the looks that I did that I was like so proud of in the moment all look like trash because the last year I've been messing around with makeup and getting better. So looking back, I'm a little bit like cringe. So I wanted to make another one to show that my skills have improved. And I also wanted to make one because black eyeshadow is one of those things that's like always really intimidated me. And I love the looks that people create with black eyeshadow, but I always felt like it wouldn't work for my face. Now that I've discovered a few ways to work with black eyeshadow, I wanted to make this video so that if you are like me trying to figure out how to use it, here are some tips that might help you. So this is my attempt at actually being helpful in a tutorial video. First, I'm gonna prime and conceal using the 100% Pure Luminous Primer, which honestly I prefer the mattifying primer, but the Luminous Primer was on sale, so that's what I have because their products are nice but expensive. So I just wait until they have a sale and then I buy whatever's on sale. That's the closest approximation to something I actually use. That's what I'm gonna use on my face. For my actual eyes, I'm gonna prime with the Notoriously Morbid Shadow Bind, which, by the way, I'm a Notoriously Morbid affiliate now. So if you use my code PUNK15, then, oh God, okay. I just shadow bind jizzed all over my leggings. It's fine. Anyway, if you use my code PUNK15 on any Notoriously Morbid purchase, then you get 15% off. And I get a little bit of store credit, which is great because I like their eyeshadows, I like their shadow bind, obviously, and I love their lip balms. Their lip balms are literally the only lip balms I buy. They all taste really, really good. They smell really good. And they work better than, as someone with very dry skin, they work better than like any other lip balms I've tried. So now I'm gonna put a little concealer on the under eye. Do y'all watch Glow Up on Netflix? Because I do. And I am inspired and intimidated by just the sheer talent on that show. I love all of them, but like the three artists that I really, really like the most, they made it all the way to like, they were the final three. And one of those artists, her name is Dolly. And from like the first episode, I immediately loved her. She talked about being a mom. I don't remember if she says that she's a single mom. I kind of got the vibe that she's a single mom. But I don't remember if she ever like explicitly said it. Point is, she talked about her daughter a lot and it was like so sweet. Not that you can ever really know anyone from like the handful of hours that you watch the very like edited reality show content of them, but I just liked her vibe. And I forget what it was, but there was like some challenge where the challenge was to like do your like guilty pleasure or something, and hers was being alone, and I was like, wow, mood. Same. She was one of my favorite artists, and she did like throughout this season, she did like a couple looks that literally when I saw, I got chills. Like they were just so beautiful. Anyway, point is that she's who inspired me to like try messing around with black eyeshadow, because her like day-to-day makeup, I don't know, like the makeup that she wore on the show, not for like any challenge or anything, but just like she just wore it as like her makeup that day on the show. Does that make sense? It was like, it would be like a dark, either black or like another like really dark color over like the whole lid, and then like a bright inner corner, usually pink. And it just looked so beautiful, the contrast of like the dark black and then this like bright pink in the inner corner. I was like, oh my god, I want to put that on my face. I want to try it. So this is the result of that. I'm gonna use these two. So this is Divina Cosmetics Valen, and then this black shade with like multicolored glitter is Notoriously Morbid Nyctophilia. First, I'm gonna go in with a little, it's like a fluffy brush that's like, I don't know, it looks like this. It's like fluffy, but it's also kind of, it's like half fluffy, half line. I chose a dark purple, but basically the idea is you want to choose a dark color that's gonna help the black kind of blend in with your skin a little bit. Transition shade. That's, I think, what I'm going for. An outline where you're gonna put the black, okay? So I'm not doing a fantastic job, but basically you wanna put this in the crease. And one of the tricks is you don't wanna bring any dark color all the way in. So you wanna leave like this little part, like this little part right here. You wanna leave that because that's where we're gonna blend in the pink inner corner color. I obviously chose a dark purple, but I think like work with whatever works with your skin tone. So like if oranges and reds look really fantastic on your skin tone, then you could do like a nice rich like earthy red as like the transition shade. Go with like whatever works. It's only my second time doing this. I'm still learning how to do it as I teach. Hopefully you're not taking me that seriously as a teacher, because if you've seen any of my content, you understand how little I actually know what I'm doing. So I think we've kind of created that nice little frame for where we're gonna put the black. Actually, I spoke too soon. What we're also gonna do, we're gonna take, so it's like, I think this is a liner brush. Is it a liner brush? Is it an eyebrow brush? I don't know. But it's not slanted, it's like flat at the top. So it's a flat top line brush. Still using that sort of rich purple. And we're gonna bring that down into the lower lash line. Now, can I do the thing where you go like in like I think it's called tight lining. Anyway, whatever it's called, I am unable to do it. My eyes won't let me. Can't do it. But that's okay. Even if your eyes are sensitive like that and you can't like, you know, touch the inside of your own eyelids, you can still make a cute makeup look. Again, with this dark color, we're not coming all the way in. We're coming in about like halfway or so, I think. Like between halfway, maybe like 2/3. So now we're gonna get ready to go into that black shade. And I'm using, this is, I don't know what to call this brush, but I like it because it's stiff-esque. It's not really fluffy at all, so it really allows you to like really control where the color goes, which I really like. So I find that like normally when I just go like this, but I find that with more like chunkier shadows, doing a little side-to-side action is helpful for getting more pigment on the brush. We're gonna take it and then we're gonna again work from the outside in, leaving some space on the inner part of the eyelid. Going in, again, I want to leave a little bit of space, and it's better to leave a little too much space than not enough, because if you leave a little too much, you can always come in and like, you know, like bring more black. If you do too much black and like you don't leave yourself enough space to blend, it's still gonna look cool, but it's not gonna look the way that I like my makeup to look. This is not just a black, this is like a rainbow glitter party black. It's very fun. I really like it. Because I'm gonna do black liner after this anyway. Like there's no such thing as putting too much black at like the lash line, because it's gonna be black no matter what. So I start there and then I just kind of gently ease the black upwards. And then I'm gonna go back into the purple. The witchy vibes are happening. I just remembered I had a ring and then I went to the bathroom, so I took off the ring and I put it in my pocket and then I forgot to put the ring back on. This is my ring that I put on because it like matched the whole vibe. Now we're ready for the inner corners, which is gonna be pink. I have a pink palette. I made this. So you know how the different celebrities, right? They have their makeup lines and stuff. Pink has never done one, but I love pink. So I want a pink palette, but I know she's not gonna make one. So I made my own. I found this sticker on Redbubble. And so I slapped it on this palette. The eyeshadows that came in this palette, some of them I kept, some of them are swapped out for other like indie shadows. And then I named them. I named them based on like references to Pink and like Pink's songs and stuff. So I have this shade right here. It's actually the Terra Moon Cosmetics shade Venus. I call it Resilient, which is a reference to the promo of the documentary that she made. It was on Amazon Prime. It came out like a few months ago. There was a promo for that documentary where like her and her son and her daughter have this little like back and forth about like how like resilient the human body is, and it's really cute. Anyway, so that's what I named the shade. Go back to the brush that I used to bring the dark purple into the lower lash line. I'm going to use that brush just because I find it the best for packing on color in like small spaces. Doing more details, you know. And so the gap between Venus and Nyctophilia, we're going to very slowly close that gap, very slowly and carefully. This is like actually one of my favorite shadows of all time. It's just so shifty and gorgeous. It's this beautiful pink gold duochrome, and I have a ton of pink highlighters, pink gold shifty highlighters, but this is the best one in my opinion. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna bring the black down just a little bit. This is where I take the most time. This is very gently kind of blending it. Like as you blend, there's a little bit of that gradient starts coming in. All right, I feel like we are ready. Well, it's pretty even. Like I feel like we're pretty set on the eyes. And so next I'm just gonna do the black liner. So wish me luck on that. Hey, so we did our liner and mascara. Looking pretty good, I gotta say. I might go in after and just like clean up the edges a little bit, but maybe not. I'm not really sure. It looks pretty good. Anyway, now we're doing lips. Oh, you know what, actually, before I do lips, I should probably do the little bit of like face stuff that I do. Cause yeah, no. I have this, God, I got this giant, what is this, Supernova from Milk Makeup. But I didn't actually get it from Milk Makeup. I got it from Poshmark. It was like brand new, unopened. You can get like a lot of like brand new, unopened makeup on Poshmark, actually. For me, okay, I know this sounds crazy, but I think it kind of works as both a highlighter and a blush on me, because I know it's blue, but on my skin, you see how it kind of is like it's like a pink, but also like a little purple kind of. So that's, I don't do blush. I just put that on like where a highlighter would go, but it also gives my cheeks a little rosiness, I think, which is nice. This is, because I just recently got the Notoriously Morbid brush set. And so this is the, I don't know what it's called, but to me it looks like a lip brush. Like it's like short and it's just is good for like packing on color, you know? So I actually use it as a lip liner brush. And so what I'm doing is I'm actually using Black Moon Cosmetics in the shade Eternal. And I'm gonna use that to line my lips. I wanted to try this shade Misery, which, okay, look at this Black Moon Cosmetics packaging. My God. Look at that. Look at how gorgeous. Look at that ombre at the bottom with the silver going into the black. It's got stars and a moon, and it's just like, tell me this is not like the most gorgeous lipstick. I know I look like an ass right now. We're gonna fix that. But like, tell me this is not the most gorgeous lipstick, you know? Packaging. We're gonna see how the lipstick itself looks, but like, this is the most gorgeous lipstick packaging I've ever seen. Color by itself is a little, it's a little pink, but I think it's actually blending with this Eternal shade quite nicely. We're gonna see. I may hate it. Let's blend it a little more. I legitimately like this though. I may hate this, but we're gonna give it a try, see if it helps it. So this is the Ritual Defeat. I don't know. I always Ritual Defil? I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's this. And it's the shade Solaris. I don't know how to pronounce any of their names. It's like a pink highlight, and I like to put this on my lips. Okay, personally, with this brand, I find that none of their products work on my eyes. All their products crease like crazy on my eyes, but as lip products, they are perfect. I'm just gonna dab this. I don't know. I need to like play around with the Misery shade a little bit more. Should I just start over? I feel like I should just start over. Okay, you know what? That kind of... Alright, I don't hate that. So, I don't know how much of a difference it made, but I think it might have helped. I went in with Pat McGrath Black Coffee is the name of the eye pencil. I don't know if it's lip safe, I have no idea, but like I said, I can't do eye pencil eyeliner stuff, so I'm using on my lips. I lined in that, and then I used the Unicorn Gloss in Moonshine. Doesn't look anything like the promo photos, and doesn't even look like what it looks like in the bottle. Like, it looks gorgeous in the bottle. On the lips, it's just like a cool toned gloss. And then I dabbed a little bit of the Ritual Diffuse Solaris. Dabbed that to give it a little bit more of a cool toned pink instead of warm toned. So this isn't perfect, but this is as close as I'm gonna get to kind of what I was envisioning in my head. So, because it has that sheen that kind of mirrors the inner corner and the eyes. Then I added these snake earrings because I think it was actually a couple episodes of Glow Up that Dolly had like these really cool snake earrings, so I was like, you know, since the eye look was inspired by her, I figured I would pull these out. I don't remember where I got them. I want to say I got them at the local thrift store here that I've gotten like most of my jewelry from, but I honestly do not recall. I don't remember where I got them, but they're fun. Yeah, little snaky cobra snakes. I don't know the difference. I think this one's a cobra, right? Because it's got the little like hood situation. I guess I should do a close-up with my eyes closed, right? And then you can see the full. Hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you'd learned something about how to use black eyeshadow. Maybe see you next year when I upload my next video.